we are going to learn uh, lesson number 1 of standard 10th. In this lesson, we are already discussed about the what is a culture and types of cultures and cultural heritage, natural heritage, and the things which are included in both of them. We also discussed about in the yesterday cultural heritage of India and cultural heritage of Gujarat. Now we can discussing in this lesson the page number 5 of the textbook, which is discussing here the different people who are came to India and settled, and they are amalgamated their culture in the Indian, and so Indian culture will be great. It become great and rich in the if you compare to the Western countries. So whereas the different historians and thinkers has stated that before Dravidians and Aryans, there are 6 more tribes are settled in India, and they were coming from different places to India via. So the first people which are we can come to know about the Negroites, which is also known as the Hapsi people. They came to India from inhabitants of India from the ancient period. It is known as a very old ancient civilization which is live in India is as a Negroites, that is the Hapsi people. Where these people came from Africa, via Africa to Balochistan, where their characteristics is like there is a very short in height, like a 4 to 5 feet, and their hair will be curly hairs, and they will be in a black, looking like a African people. Just they will be looking like African, so they will be that type of tribes will be known as the Hapsi people. The second one, the another community which is known as the Australites, is that they are also known as the Nisad people. They are coming from Southeast Asia. They will coming from Southeast Asia, and their characteristics like a black. Their skin will be going to black, and they are also flat nose, short in height, and also they made clay utensils. They wore cloth, which is one of the tradition that will be included in our Indian culture, and they are also very religious belief people. They believe their religion very highly, which people they are known as a Nisad. And whereas the another people which is known as a Dravidians, they were known as the main descendants of the Indian, and they will be coming from the Stone Age. They created the Mohenjo-daro civilization in our India. They are the very clever, and they are the very lot of their culture will be included in our Indian culture. As come to know some of the history and some of the historians, they are the Stone Age civilization people, and they will follow as a god and goddesses. Because of their thinking, way of thinking is God means they will be considered as a father, that is father as a god and mother as a goddess. This thought will be included in our Indian culture because of Dravidians only. Not only that, they will be going to perform different pujas, yajnas, yajna agadis, and among that yajna agadi they will be going to different type of pujas, like they used with their dhoop arati, and with dhoop arati they will be going to worshipping their god and goddesses. They are the natural lovers also. They will be perform different natural like forest, rivers, sun, moon. They are to be going to perform the pujas worshipping these gods, and they also maintain their family system as a matriarchal system. Then what is matriarchal? Matriarchal system is that type of a family where the mother will be considered as a higher than the father. Mother is the main person to take all the decisions on the Dravidian family. Because not only the Dravidians are considered so many, their culture will be included in our Indian culture. After that, if we consider Dravidians are mainly they are descended in the northern part of India at early times. But when the Aryans will be entered into the India, because of Aryans they have to be very strength than the Dravidians, or because of Aryans forced them to move from north to south. So these Dravidians are settled now in southern part of India, like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. Among these 4 states, Dravidians are living and their main languages as Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Malayalam. Okay, after that another tribes is there, Mongolites. The Mongolites are mainly they have to be looking like a yellow complexion, flat face, chubby cheeks, almond shapes, eyes, etc. They are living now in West Bengal, Balochistan, Assam, Sikkim. All these people are coming from the Mongoloid tribes. Whereas after that we can consider the Alpine, Dinaric and Armonite people is also living in coming from central part of Asia to our India. They live in Gujarat, Maharashtra and Bengal. It may be in Orissa also. These people are living like Alpine, Dinaric and Armonites. Whereas we can go to the last tribes which is come to India to settle their life, and they will be lot of their culture will be, they are also contribute to Indian culture. They are known as the Aryans. Mainly the Aryan culture will be spread from in our India. We can also call as Aryavarta, where the lot of people will be living at a particular place is known as Aryavarta. They are the names. They are mainly coming from Sapta Sindhu. That is where the 7 rivers will be amalgamated at a place which is known as Sapta Sindhu. The main civilization of the Aryan culture will be coming from in that place. They have to be mainly from northern part of India, that is Mithila to Bihar. I think Bihar in Mithila too, and southern part of India where they have to be spread as their Vindhyachal mountain. Means in Bihar, Mithila to southern mountains region, whereas Vindhya mountain is there. Among that part of India, Aryans will be living here from ancient period to till today. They are also have a family system as a patriarchal. Then what is the patriarchal? Patriarchal family system is that family system where the head of the family will be known as a father. We can tell another one, that is a matriarchal. In matriarchal, mother is the head of the family. In patriarchal, father is the head of the family. Where mainly Aryan civilization we can recognize as the names Bharat Bhumi, Bharat Varsha, Bharat Kand, Aryavarta. These are the 4 names which we can discuss in the previous class. Is also coming from the because of the Aryans only. Whereas Aryan culture is originated in our India because of Nordic Aryans. Which Aryans? Nordic Aryans. They are the natural lovers. They worshipped the river, the moon, the forest, the rain, the wind, all types of gods which they can be considered as a god. And they will be perform hymns and Yagna Agadi. Wherever they are performing Yagna Agadi, they are chanting the mantras and they worshipping gods, and they will be getting their presence. And there was a fine amalgamation of these tribes which is become our Indian culture will become one of the rich, and it will give India as a glorious and prosperous heritage. The foreigners we are amalgamated in such a way over and long period of time lost their individuality, and they will be only recognized as Indians, and they make a intercaste marriages because of Indian culture will be amalgamated different tribes, and people they adopted Indian languages, Indian scripts and names, beliefs and etc., and played a vital role in Indianizing their foreigners. Since ancient time, who accompanied many cultures has been created in our India. They all then because Indians. In short, in ancient India, that the amalgamation of various cultures will be made Indian culture by making a variegated and prosperous and rich if you compare to Western countries. Okay. And now we are discussing about the how to preserve this cultural heritage. Nowadays we can come to know that most of the Western culture and Western civilization will be adopted with the Indians also. So we can come to know how to we preserve our Indian culture. First of all, why we can preserve our culture? What it is needed to preserve? Because Indian culture is the only the way which the entire country come to know to India. It is our identity. Culture is the identity of Indian. So we have to be maintain and preserve our Indian culture. Even our constitution is also going to say to preservation of our Indian cultural heritage. In that constitution, article 51A, which one? Article 51A under section 789, they have given 3 points to preserve our Indian culture. The first one, to understand the importance of harmonious and the wildlife prosperity and also preserve it. To understand the importance of our heritage and the wildlife and their importance and preserve it. Second one, maintain the forest, tanks, rivers, ponds, wild animals and birds along with the nature, environmental and so compassion for all living beings. Third one, the protection of public property which and give up the violence are the included in our Indian Constitution Article 51A. Because of adopting these 3 points or these 3 sections, we have to preserve our Indian culture, because Indian culture is one of the great and rich and glorious and varied cultural heritage which is amalgamated different cultures. This culture will be created a beautiful nature, landscapes, different type of sculptures, stupas, viharas, these and different places which is considered to be our moral duty to protect them. The Indian heritage is an outcome of the development of the people of India over long period of time. Nature has generously donated abundant prosperity of India. In India achieved invaluable opportunities in all the fields of the development due to Indian peculiar natural structure. Because of that, we have to preserve our Indian culture. In this way, the Indian heritage is a result of the development of the people of India in the social, economical, political and cultural fields were centered. So because of students, we have to be preserve our Indian culture, because it is identity. It is one of the most important to preserve our cultural heritage. Otherwise, we have to lose our identity in the world. Okay, this is the end of our first lesson. Students are requested to go through the explanation and whatever activities will be provided to you. You have just record in the notebooks, and whenever we start our school, you have to submit all these records, whatever you recorded in the notebooks, that is a question, answers, fill in the blanks, match the following, whatever we can provided by the teachers. Okay, thank you, good day to you.